One more quarter to go here between the Meralco Bolts and the Sammy Coffee Mixers. We're seeing some of the players from the UFL in attendance tonight. I hope you're all having a beautiful evening watching the PBA Semifinals. And here we go, fourth quarter. Jared Dillinger along with Sunday, who fires a three. Yes, sir!
Things knocking down now for the Meralco Bolts. Dillinger creating for Sunday Salvacion.
Just completing the unit on the floor for Meralco, Nathan, West, and Wilson also there. For Sammy Coffee, Jerwin Gaco, Mark Pingris, Marcus Blakely, James Yapis Blakely scores, and Mark Baroga completes their unit on the floor.
In that third quarter, for the Sammy Coffee Mixers, itong si Marcus Blakely keeping that fight alive for them. Really tinatrabaho niya yung depensa.
You know, Jared making things happen on both ends. And he's become a primary playmaker here for the Bolts.
That's the advantage of Dillinger. 4 assists now in this ball game. Yun yung advantage niya eh. Kanina nung nandun siya sa loob, he was playing the 3 spot. Now, he's actually the point guard. So nandun yung rotation para kay Coach Ryan Gregorio. Now he can use Sunday, Dillinger, and Wilson. Kanina it was Jared, Mike Cortez, and Sunday.
There's Mario West, top of the key. Nathan, no go. Mario West trying to slam that ball home. That won't work. Here comes Baroka. Over to Blakely. And Blakely almost met in midair by Reyna Lugnatan, and Blakely will take 2 free throws.
Just making life so difficult para kay Marcus Blakely. Reyna Lugnatan on one end, kinukuhanan siya ng offensive rebound. Pagdating naman dito sa kabila, dunk na dapat, highlight na dapat para kay Blakely, but forcing him to earn it from the free throw line.
But it's not that kind of game. You will not see, wide open slam dunks. You will not see, hardly see open layups and easy jump shots. Not in this game. And you can make an argument, not in this series.
Well, definitely not in this series. 8 out of 19 from the free throw line. Ito si Marcus Blakely. Now Coach Tim Cone bringing in Joe Devance. Devance, our best player of that first game.
Here's Blakely again. And no, still no go. Just no easy baskets for anybody tonight. And if anyone wants to score, you'll have to earn it. Whether you earn it, with a tough shot, or you earn it with 2 free throws.
Marcus Blakely being a lot more aggressive. He sees that his team is struggling pagdating sa opensa. Okay lang, sige na, sinasabi niya, ako na pupunta sa basket if I get fouled. At least it's an opportunity for me to get points from the line.
Here's Dillinger on the move, and Jared scores!
Just leaving the defense of Marcus Blakely behind. Dillinger now with 10 points.
Here's that move. The Daredevil is back. He's scoring, he's making plays, dishing off assists. Meralco on top, 63. Back with us here in the early moments of the payoff period.
Sunday Salvacion stopping that momentum of Marcus Blakely, holding him down.
Here's Blakely. Good help defense by Jared. He's been doing that the whole night.
All over the place. Itong si Jared Dillinger, 8 points in total. 10 rather. Itong si Dillinger.
Here's Sunday, and now Mario West. West will score, and Mario West with 15 points.
Well, that's what we talked about. Once they start knocking down those threes, mas madali nang maka-operate itong si Mario West to the inside, because Sunday Salvacion was on the same side as him. We're talking about 3-point shooting. James Yap, 9 points in the ball game. Dumali yung buhay nitong si Mario West because of Sunday Salvacion. For the Sammy Coffee Mixers naman, it will be the same if James Yap starts knocking down shots.
Meralco still on top, 65-58. And J.R. Reyes almost scoring with a tip-in. Blakely.
21 points now for Marcus Blakely, trying to really single-handedly bring back his team.
Still a 5-point game, and West drove hard, and we'll go to the free throw line. Foul is against Joe Devance, only his first, and that will be the first team foul against Sadmig Coffee here in the fourth quarter.
Mario West, nahirapan siya nung dumidepensa sa kanya itong si Rafi Rivas.
Here's our V-Fresh Sigaw ng Bayan, brought to you by V-Fresh. Karunungan, kabutihan, kapayapaan, bukang bibig, salamin. About to hit the 8-minute mark of the fourth and final quarter. Blakely up against West.
They're really going exclusively dito kay Marcus Blakely.
That will be the fourth personal against Mario West. We'll see the return of Mike Cortez. Salvacion and John Wilson will sit down. Mike Cortez and Cliff Hodge are back in the ball game as Blakely connects on both free throws to cut down that deficit to 3.
Two guys relatively new to the Meralco Bulls, huh? Cortez and Dillinger.
Neither player were with Meralco at the start of this tournament. Shot clock down to 6. West against Sakuragi. And West will miss. Blakely with 12 rebounds tonight. Blakely has the ball. Blakely on the move. Blakely no go. And that's a push against Blakely.
Only a second personal foul. Again, heads up play para kay Jared Dillinger.
JRS will sit down in favor of Reynel Hugnatan.
JRS able to give Hugnatan a few minutes of rest.
Because Hugnatan, if he can, he will play 48 minutes for Coach Ryan Gregorio if he can. Pero syempre hindi nagpagit si Reynel. So you give him a couple of minutes just to catch his breath.
Oh, definitely. You want to be able to rest him a little bit para mas effective siya pagdating dito. And nakakapagod nga yun. Sinasabi natin, yung depensa ang ginagawa niya, yung hawak na ginagawa niya.
And because of Dillinger's play, he's spending time at the point guard spot. We hardly saw Chris Ross in this game. He only played a couple of minutes back in the first half.
And not just that, natatanggalan din ng minuto. Guys like Mark Cardona, because you're able to move him around in different positions.
Yeah, because when he entered the game, Jared was playing the two guard, and then when Mike sat down, the point guard na si Jared. James Yap on the other hand, you look at the production here for the key mixers.
So far, yung timpla ng first game, medyo iba yung timpla ngayon. Devance 17 game number 1 tonight. None yet from Devance. Yap on the other hand, 15-9 today. Malyari 12 points in that first game, only 4 in today's ball game. So nagkukulang ang timpla nitong Sanming Coffee.
Shot clock down to 7. Here's West. That rattles out. So Sanming Coffee can trim down this 3-point deficit. Blakely has one thing in mind, but instead he passes the ball out.
Okay, the defense of the Meralco Bulls forcing Blakely.
It is now James against Jared. James Yap connects.
It's just so simple para kay James Yap. One little jab step, creating that space, knocking down that jumper.
James with 11 points, and it's just a 1-point ball game. Here's West, and now Hodge. Cliff Hodge on the move, and Cliff Hodge with a layup.
barrage of moves para kay Cliff Hodge. That time, they extended out. It's a 3-point shooting niya. It's a 3-point attempt. So he took it to the basket, got the layup.
And the Vance is down. Apparently he was pushed by Hodge. Okay, it is against Hodge. That's his fourth as we send you to Sel Guevara.
Sabi nga ni Mark Pingris, kabisado na daw niya si Coach Ryan Gregorio na i-out-rebound daw sila ng Meralco. And speaking of rebounds, he is not contented at all sa kanyang na-contribute, lalo na in Game 1. At sabi niya, it's not easy to rebound, lalo na pag binabantayan si Mario West sa labas. Nico?
Right now, Pingris loses that ball. And duty foul here by James.
Kanina mo pa sinasabi itong si Reynald Hugnatan, madami ng experience, karanasan. That was experience right there. He knew what Pingris was gonna do. One bump, second bump, on the third, bigla niyang inalisan, kaya nawala yung footing nitong si Mark Pingris.
We've crossed the halfway mark of the fourth and final quarter. The score is 67-64 in favor of Meralco. West. And he will take two.
Because it's so difficult to stop yung tira nitong si Mario West. You have Marcus Blakely trying to swat that shot off yung tira nitong si Mario West. Naiiwang bukas itong si Hugnatan for that offensive rebound. Sinatsaga niya, tinatrabaho niya yung mga offensive rebounds. 12 rebounds now for Hugnatan.
I always felt that Reynel has become Meralco's Rane del Dio Campo.
I agree.
So Rane del Dio Campo. 68-64. Sandy Coffee trailing by 4 points here. Tim trying to...
So may RDO sila, ito may RDH.
Right. Okay, let's look at the source of power here for Meralco.
Meralco, look at that. In game number 1, 56 rebounds. In tonight's ballgame, 48. Out-rebounding itong San Mig Coffee Mixers. Look at the offensive rebounds as well. And yung second chance points, doon nila talaga chinatsaga. Dinadaan nila sa trabaho. Alam nila that man for man, they cannot match up offensively. So what they do is they're trying to outwork the San Mig Coffee Mixers. And Coach Ryan Gregorio was talking about manufacturing points. The easiest way to manufacture points, get that offensive rebound.
Same way rin, Ranidel tuloy. Nalito na ako. Reynel. Manufacture points also by going to the line. Pagka ginagawa mo ng paraan. Alright, so Meralco now keeping Sandy Coffee at bay here, 69-64 as we near the 5-minute mark of the fourth. Here's Blakely to Pingris. No go, and that ball ends up with Mario West. Here's West. Oh, Marcus Blakely sends that ball back to planet Earth.
That's what we were talking about. Itong si Blakely going after every single shot of Mario West. Then you'll see from the weak side, papunta na yung offensive rebound nitong Meralco. But that time, Mario West made sure na wala na makaka-offensive rebound.
Oh, there's a technical foul. What's this? Another delay of game. Goes against PJ Simon, I believe. In a game like this, pahirapan score both teams. Mga technical free throws, that's precious.
Precious, definitely. Every single time you go to the free throw line now, whether you make it or you miss it, may impact dun sa final score.
Now, Mike Cortez will start to play, but he could not start to play, so he asks for a timeout so he can do it properly. 5:04 remaining in the ball game, and we'll be back in a moment. Tomorrow, the series between Petron and Rainer Shan resumes. Game number 2 at the Cuneta Astrodome. Mike Cortez unleashes a 3-point attempt. James Yap clears the rebound. Sandy Coffee down by 6 with under 5 minutes to go in game number 2. It's Here's Yancy, 17-footer. It's good.
Good substitution by Coach Tim Cone, putting Yancy Del Campo, who played really well in that second quarter. Now Blakely has that option of Del Campo cutting towards that free throw line and knocking down that shot.
Here's Cortez against Baroka. Shot clock reads 8. John Wilson will work on the defense of James Yap. James loses his footing.
1 second left.
Yeah, the ball will stay with the Meralco Bolts. Let's see what they will do with just 1 second to work with. And they throw the ball away. Opportunity here for Sandy Coffee. Blakely. Outside James. Pounded by Hodge. Oh, double dribble here against James Yap.
Good defense by the Meralco Bolts. Miko, you talked about free throws earlier. How important they are. Oh, this is the defense. Ito yung double dribble kay James Yap.
Medyo matagal nga yung
Papasa niya dapat kasi kay Blakely nung nakita niyang nag-deny itong si Cliff Hodge. Opted to dribble it again.
Yep.
We're talking about free throws. San Mig Coffee, 19 out of 35. 24 doon dito kay Marcus Blakely. Meralco Bolts only 21 attempts. So mas madami pang attempt si Blakely kesa sa buong Meralco.
Wow. As West swallowed up by that triple team. And Meralco lucky to be keeping this basketball. They have 6 seconds to work with.
A good team defense para sa San Mig Coffee Mixers, making sure that Mario West would not go anywhere with that shot.
Mario West for 3.
Nakita natin pagkatapos ng tirang yun, Miko, itong si Blakely at si Mario West had a few words for each other.
Both imports have struggled in this series. Struggled in game 1. It's been it's a jump ball here between Rene Lugnatan and Marcus Blakely. I know Marcus Blakely has 23 points, but the kind of hardship that he had to go through just to score 23, it's something else.
This is that play. Everybody trying to dive for that ball. And then Lugnatan finally restoring order. And then Blakely just enough room to force that.
Here's Devance, back to Baroka. They go to Yancy Del Campo. Reach it there by West. Loose ball picked up by Jared Dillinger. Could be a 3-on-2 break here. Here's Hugnatan. Hugnatan finds Jared. Here's Hodge. And West says, okay, there's no need to rush. We're up by 4. We have 10 seconds on the shot clock. West against Devance. West on the move, and Mario West will miss. Here comes Blakely and the Mixers. Blakely to James. James is fouled by Mike Cortez.
Talked about how difficult it is to get a shot up, to get a free shot, making everybody earn it from the line. Good pass by Blakely to Yap. Well run, fast break, 3-on-2 para sa San Mig Coffee. James Yap quiet with 12 points, huh? 3 out of 3 from the free throw line.
And to be honest, it's hard to make noise in this kind of defensive atmosphere. Kasi for you to make noise, you'll score what, 6 straight points.
Oh,
I don't think that's going to happen for anyone.
hindi ko papayagan eh.
Hindi, it's going to be really tough. Here we go, just a 2-point ball game. Dillinger to West. Shot clock reads 12. 6 to shoot. West, runner, got it! Off the glass!
The adjustment of Meralco that time, putting Mario West on the corner to give him more space to operate.
And now it's a 4-point game for the Bolts, and a block by Jared Dillinger. Boy, Jared has done everything here for the Bolts.
He's passed, he's created, he's scored, and that time a block shot para kay Dillinger.
shot clock reads under 2 minutes remaining in the fourth and final quarter. And Meralco tied the series with a victory tonight. Natan will miss the layup. Here's Barroca on the move. Cross court, Blakely inside, and he's fouled.
The effort of Dillinger and Hugnatan in this ball game. Hugnatan all-around performance. Dillinger the same thing. Blakely 11 out of 24 from that free throw line. Below 50% tonight so far.
Pernquist comes in for Yancy Del Campo. Oh, he missed the second. And so that makes it a 3-point game. And Meralco Bolts hanging on to this advantage with 1 minute and 17 to go in game number 2. And Meralco wants a timeout here. Blakely with a split from the line. And while Jared Dillinger has played a tremendous overall game for the Bolts. Here's our Photon Tornado Drive, brought to you by Photon. Empower your business. That was the gutsy drive earlier by Clifford Hodge. (72-69). Meralco, if they hang on, we'll have a tight series here. How about Jared Dillinger? You know, he's played the point, played the two guard, plays help defense, made some shots. You know, he scored on drives. He's done everything. And to think, kababalik lang ito sa Pilipinas.
Oh, second game pa lang itong si Jared Dillinger. 10 points, 4 assists for JD.
You talk about coming back to the Philippines prepared.
Well, you can see it in his arms. You can see it in his demeanor. Really one thing in mind. Focus to help his team.
Here's Jared. Over to West. They left West open. Mark Barroca skies high for the rebound. Sandy Coffee down by 3. Under a minute to go in game number 2. Ingris. Over to Blakely. And Blakely will miss. Loose ball. It goes out, and it will. Well, they'll go to their. They'll review the play just to make sure.
Hugnatan making it so difficult for Marcus Blakely. What an effort on defense. So we talked about guys trying to get an advantage with little things. You know, could be holding on, could be, you know, just trying to get the goal of the opposing team. Yan, oh, Hugnatan, napakahirap ng tirang yan para kay Blakely. And everybody, you know, not really using their athleticism, but a lot of experience.
Yeah, there's that slight nudge from Reynel Hugnatan, just enough to
take you out of your
just enough to bother
balance, diba?
Bother Marcus Blakely. So the ball goes to the Meralco Bolts. They're on top by 3. Mario West and Jared here. Kasama si Mario West, Mike Cortez, Sunday Salvacion, and Hugnatan, and Blakely giving Dillinger all he can handle here.
Good decision by Mike Cortez to make himself available for that release pass.
6 to shoot. West has the ball. West on the move, and he misses the layup. Blakely has it. Sandy Coffee down by 3. Here's Barroca. Barroca, no! Mario West has the ball. Sandy Coffee has no other recourse but to give up a foul.
Till the end, itong Meralco playing tough defense on the San Mig Coffee Mixers. Good defense by Cortez.
Swing back to live action here, and no choice for Sandy Coffee but to give up fouls here.
Napaganda pa na na-deny itong si Cortez and Mario West. Ang nakakuha ng pasa itong si Sunday Salvacion, one of their better free throw shooters. Salvacion now with 12 points. Mario West in game number 1, 9 points only. But in tonight's ball game, 17, 8 out of 35. He took a lot of shots.
He took a lot of shots.
Pero kagandahan doon, tingnan mo yung turnovers. 6 yung turnover niya ng game number 1. Dito sa larong ito, isa lang.
73-69. Meralco could be less than 5 seconds away from tying the series with a victory tonight. We'll listen in to the huddle of Coach Tim Cohn. Let's see what they can plan with just 4.6 seconds remaining.
There's one thing that I've noticed what Meralco has done effectively. It's not yung depensa, but they have let Sanmi Coffee react to the calls or the non-calls a lot more than they would want to.
Now, come in. Alright, what we'll do, we got James right here, alright, okay? Marcus, and then Joe right here, alright? Wait. PJ, you take the ball out, alright? Val, you're here, in for Mark, okay? Alright? Want 2 screens here, alright? For James to go, right here, okay? And then Val, you're coming out the backside, 2 screens for Val, coming out here, alright? Bud!
Well, Coach Tim Cohn putting in a battalion of 3-point shooters here, bringing in Val Acuña in place of Mark Baroca. 4.6 seconds. James, long 3, and Meralco will tie this series. Talk about a hard-earned win for the Bolts.
And doing it on defense, itong Meralco Bolts. Even in that last play, yung ginawa nila doon, they switched on everything. They knew that they would run screen. So para hindi sila mahuli, nag-switch lang lahat itong Meralco Bolts. What a great effort on defense for the Bolts in today's ball game. Limiting Sanmi Coffee to 69 points. Could be one of the lowest outputs of Sanmi Coffee this conference.
Here's that last shot by James, a desperation 3. And
even that last shot, Nico, of James Yap was just unbelievable. Kung gaano kalayo yung tirang yon, you talk about the defense of Sanmi, or rather of the Meralco Bolts on Sanmi Coffee this entire ball game.
okay, when you see me on cam, you will notice something odd. There's a final score, 73-69. We're about to talk to our best player. And there you go. Okay. So I'm actually as tall as you.
Ang laki!
Yeah, I think I had the growth spurt in the last 2 minutes.
Lumaki si Daddy Min yun.
Look, I'm excited to talk to our best player.
Okay.
We haven't seen him in a while. The Daredevil is back. Jared, first off, okay, I mean, this has to do something with the kind of hard work that you did in the US, in San Diego. I saw your Instagram videos and all those strength and conditioning craziness that you did. Can you tell the televiewers how hard you worked back in the States?
Yeah, I mean, it took an insanely amount of effort to try to get back to where I am on the court. I mean, you know, you guys can do so much training, but it's just so hard to replicate, you know, the style and the play out here in the PBA, and it's going to take a little bit of time to really get my feet under me and get used to playing out here again with these guys.
So Jared, you talked about the physical aspect. I want to talk about the mental aspect of coming back, you know, after 5 long months and then all of a sudden coming into the playoffs and doing what you did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, it's mentally it's been very hard. But you know, my teammates, the coaching staff, the management, they've been all hands for helping me out to try to get me caught up, not only to the defense, what we want, but to offense, and just trying to get the chemistry down with the guys. So you know, it's a work in progress, and you know, I'm trying my hardest out here.
Well, Jared, you won with the beard and the long hair, so you're stuck with that. You can't mess around with that beard anymore.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen here.
No, you stick with that beard. Young man, don't get rid of it. Okay,
That's word.
No, here's your chance to talk to PBA fans who missed you so much while you were away.
Hey, you guys, it's been a long time, but I'm happy to be back and playing hard for you guys. I want to thank my fans, my family, my friends, my wife, my baby daughter, Haven, and I just want to give a shout out to to Jimmy and Gabe and LA and all you guys for teaching me how to shuka roll. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but thank you guys very much. Keep supporting Meralco. Thank you.
See, that's why you do the strength and conditioning, so you can do the shuka roll.
That's right. Huh?
Right, there you go. Congratulations, Jared Dillinger.
Thank you,
Excellent performance. Don't bring that home. That belongs to Sports Fan. Okay, Meralco tying the series against San Mig Coffee for Sel Guevara, Dominic Uy, Amico Alili, and Sports 5 Center. Next.